Hey guys, 8:05 p.m. Tuesday, November 26, 2024. Well, I'm awake now and angry. As I was saying early on, I was hungry. I was going out down to the plaza nearby and get something to eat. Well, that's all down to hell. You won't believe what happened. Firstly, I saw someone I knew with two kids, drunk with two kids outside the LCBO. And I knew her. Well, I don't know her, but I know her as who used to work at some organization before COVID, who was doing a damn good job back then. And yeah, she doesn't work there anymore. She's obviously messed up. And that was very shocking to see her in front of the LCBO with two kids, drunk, well, drinking obviously with two kids, no husband in sight or anything. She lost a job at this organization, and that was very upsetting to see that. I got two beers originally, but after seeing that, I got four beers. And it's like, oh my God, I can't believe she went down the drain like that. Um, that was very disconcerting for me. Considering she's Indigenous as well as a mother and has gone down the drain since COVID. So, yeah, that was one big slap in the face. That woke me up a bit, made me angry, and very upset about how things are going now with no jobs in sight for me as well. I have gone down the drain a bit too, as well, due to the abuse and threats and harassment from these troublemaking neighbors, as you guys know. And yeah, and all the changes since COVID as well. That's another factor. Um, the second thing that happened, I went into Food Basics to get something to eat. And I saw these M&M chocolates on sale with sign saying $3.45. I went to the cashier to buy that. She said it was $6.20 for a small bag of M&Ms. Are you serious? There was no way in hell I'm spending $6.20 on M&Ms for a small bag like that when the sign said it was $3.45. Now, this happened after the encounter with the person I saw just minutes before. And I really had no energy to argue with you and wait for a supervisor and argue and blah, blah, blah. So I just stormed out of the store without any food or anything. I was just riled up from seeing what I saw and then seeing this. I didn't want to, I just didn't want to be bothered with it. So I stormed out. So I went down to McDonald's by the gas station to get a hamburger, two hamburgers, which is like less than $5 around there, which is better than nothing. Well, I went inside the gas station to the McDonald's. You can't order inside. You have to go to drive-through. So no food. And I didn't want to go back to Food Basics and get food and come all the way back again and everything. So F that. That's how my evening went, just to get some food. And I got just going there and coming back. Now I'm awake and I'm pissed off. I'm angry. I'm awake now and I'm angry. Like COVID has actually did a big low blow to all of us. And things are starting to get better now. But a lot of people are still struggling and having a hard time, especially during the holiday season, as I said. So yeah. And when I came home, there was a gentleman downstairs with a big pit, like a black dog, waiting to get inside. The dog was growling at me. I kind of scooted by them to get in. I never seen him around before. He's a young guy with black hair with a dog, a black dog. who was growling viciously at me. I had to sweep around them and get inside. He got inside behind me with this vicious dog, and he's inside the building now. And too many people coming in illegally still. This guy was waiting with this dog. I came in. The dog was vicious. I came in. He came in behind me. But he let me get in the elevator first because the dog was vicious. And if the dog came in the elevator, if it came in the dog may have bit me. Blah, blah. Could escalate it, blah, blah. But he came in the elevator after, or maybe on the first floor, or waited until I left and I got the elevator after, or he came into the main lobby, so he didn't take the stairwell way, but he waited for me to get in the elevator because the dog was vicious and everything. I guess he didn't want instant the dog attacking me on the elevator with the camera right there. But he waited for me to get in the elevator and came on after probably, or he went on the first floor to second floor or whatever. But this cat was on the first floor to catch him. This black dog. He obviously doesn't live here, so he came in here waiting to get in here somehow. And the buzz number obviously doesn't work. There's a lot of people in this building who do not have phones. Like you need a physical phone to people to buzz in to get to your place. And a lot of people don't have that. Then again, there's a lot of people who don't have landline phones anymore, and it's hard to come by anyway. So that's another thing. So yeah, I don't know where this guy was headed. He's young in his 20s, probably this big black dog and everything. And I'm not going to close the door on him and say you can't get in with this big black dog right in tow. No, I don't want to get bit in the hand or anything. So I just kind of whooshed on the elevator and moved on my way. And I just got home like 7 minutes ago, just 2 minutes before the stream. So, I don't recognize this guy. First time I've seen this guy here. So I don't know where he's headed. Whoever he was trying to reach has no phone, or he has no phone to reach them. But if someone's expecting somebody, would they not wait downstairs for them to come? If someone was like, I had no phone, for instance, they had no phone. We want to meet each other, come to my place. I will wait by the lobby for them to come and read a book or whatever, a magazine, whatever, and wait for them to come. And yeah. So obviously, there's obviously they can't get in touch with her, and this person obviously comes in out when he pleases, possibly. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, people have no phones or no means to buzz up with a physical phone, landline phone to buzz in. It's difficult for people to get in. And I understand why sometimes now why people leave magazines by the door. But at the same time, that gives a chance for drug users and so forth to come inside to get the drugs from the drug dealer in this building. Possibly more than one. I know there's one definitely in here. Maybe it's more than one as far as we know. Who knows? I don't know. Now I'm awake. Anyways, I want to talk about an OCH. Someone in the building who comes to community breakfast, usually who's more energetic and more smiling and more energetic, has not been there lately. I found out on Monday he has a neighbor who keeps him up all night. He doesn't sleep because they bug him and bug him and bug him. He looks like a wreck. He doesn't smile anymore. Even when he got up and walked out the door, he almost fell over from lack of sleep, due to a neighbor who keeps him up all night and makes too much noise all night long. He was there on the breakfast yesterday. He was a wreck. He was there Thursday only once, and he looked like a wreck. And he even said the neighbor was keeping him awake. But now it's really taking a toll on him, unfortunately. He's not usually his energetic, humorous self. He's just a total wreck from this neighbor keeping up all night. And judging by the time frame when this all happened, it probably a new person who moved in November. If not, then what my thoughts are, it could be a home takeover of the person next door making noise. If no one new moved in to this person's this person this person awake. It could be home takeover of the next door neighbor of this person. So if no one new moved in, it could be a home takeover or a home takeover of his own place as well. I doubt that he won't tolerate that. I don't think, but you never know these days. The main thing is not getting any sleep, and so forth. A, someone moved in who's a pain in the ass. B, people taking over this place of this neighbor, causing all this noise, home takeover, the neighbors being home takeover, or B, or C, home takeover this own person's place. This person's place comes to the OCH breakfast community. I'm still kind of tired, but I'm mad as well. So I'm kind of like stumbling over my words a bit. And it's been a long, you can tell I'm tired. Look at the circles on my eyes. Cooking cans all night, blah, blah. You can tell I'm tired. Not drunk, tired. And I got 4 beers instead of just normal 2 beers I was going to get. And number, truly, 3rd beer. So yeah, honesty is the key. And yeah, hopefully it's not a home takeover. But to keep them up every night like that, past 11 p.m. all night, that has to be rectified. The property manager did come for the community breakfast, thank God. He knows the issues addressed. Security came over, and they know about the troublemaker neighbor who did crap all the time. Fumigation was there, and they know now how much drugs she did now, which is good. As for noise disturbances, past 11 p.m. is not an issue. The guy downstairs does it not all the time, but on occasion. But this poor neighbor who comes to our community breakfast has it all the time, unfortunately. Like, I don't hear anything from here on the 2nd floor. It must be on the side toward the elevator or the other side on the 4th floor or 3rd floor, but I can't hear it. But hopefully something's going to be done about that to rectify that situation as well. I'm just happy the property manager has come and addressed these issues at the community breakfast on the 25th. And the fact that someone moved out, now we all know she did do drugs despite her denials and everything, all that, and everything else. So yeah. And hopefully this person's problem with the neighbor keeping up all night, he looked like a wreck. I never seen him like that before. It must be a new person moved in this month or home takeover of a place. Something new? Who knows? But we have to rectify the situation to make this community a safe place. That's the main thing that counts. Anyways, I'm trying to think what to eat. Yeah. I'm sure a lot of you people have known people with home takeovers, noisy neighbors, and so forth, and a lot of conflicting situations as well. But the thing is, it's more good than bad. There's bad in the world, but there's also good support systems as well. And I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy that we are coming together as a community, and we have more communication between us about the situation. What's happening that is causing conflict and negative influences toward the neighbors in this establishment. Like whoever's making this noise for this neighbor on the 3rd or 4th floor must be absolutely relentless to make him all night long. He doesn't sleep all night long. He hasn't slept for weeks because this next door neighbor who either A is new, moved in, or B has home takeover of people going in there, causing problems, or something else. But hopefully that problem's being rectified too. Proper manager came in, as I said, and hopefully that will be taken care of. I know, I keep repeating myself. I'm kind of, I've been cutting cans and everything, all that. Look, I look tired myself. Look at the circles in my eyes. That's normal. Um, and yeah, we have to take care of each other. We have to prevent OD crises. A crisis going on this December as Christmas season approaches. On my third beer, I'm talking like third and everything, all that. Probably because I'm burned out and tired, maybe from cooking so many cans. um, yeah, and it really is like a shock to see the person who used to work at organization for COVID. Outside, they also be of two kids drunk. Like I was shocked. I mean, she used to work there and did a good job before COVID, and I told her about the new things going on in this organization. She said, "Oh, I'm not allowed there anymore because I got, she got fired." I'm like, "Yeah, I heard about that." Now I think about it, I think I know someone else told me about that person. I know it probably was her. But yeah, even before she worked there, I remember back then. Anyway, it's another story, and it's not my business, and I should not indulge you guys with the history of her past. Things are tough for all of us, and yeah, we have to work together as a community, keep things positive, be supportive of each other, and try to be understanding of each other's problems, trauma, and so forth. Positive reinforcement and support and respect are the main keys, and patience. And I think those are the main keys. So yeah, I'm going to talk a little longer than normal in this stream. And yeah, honestly speaking, I got four beers. I had three already, and my third one. I three already, and third one. And I got four more. So I don't think I'm gonna drink the whole thing. I begin so far. I always had two, three beers, and I always kept one left over the next morning, which is good. But seeing what happened tonight, three things happening tonight, is just like, but yeah, I have to learn not to drink and deal with that another way when things like that happen. The poor neighbor who lives on the third or fourth floor, who comes community breakfast, who has a problem with the other neighbor, keeps him all night long. He's a wreck. Never seen like that ever. And when he got up from the community breakfast yesterday, he stood up. He was like, he wasn't drunk. He was just overly tired. He almost fell over on the side, and like, oh my god, that's not good. He's much older than me. I'm 53. He's probably, well, he's not that much older than me. He's probably late 50s, maybe 60s. I don't know. Maybe younger. I don't know. In my age, I don't know. But I never seen him like that ever. And the fact that his neighbor keeps up so much all night long that he had trouble walking, almost fell over on the side yesterday in the community breakfast, that's not good. I'm so glad the property manager came over and is trying to ascertain what's going on and address these issues. And judging by the fact he got no sleep and almost fell over, and he's like, is disrupted from this neighbor. He keeps up all night, seemingly every night, calling like he got no sleep at all, hardly, he said. Um, Hopefully the property manager will, well, he is taking a close look at these matters now. I'm glad of that. And the community members here in this building are now showing, we're all communicating, 10 words to talk to me again. I'm being actively, trying to engage the community into positive things. And even though the troublemaker has moved out and they now about the problems in the past before, that's the past anyway, we got new challenges to rise to. There's always going to be challenges. There's always going to be drugs. There's always going to be violence and problems. So even though one's gone, there's still going to be problems anyway to some degree. The main thing is we have to work together somehow and try to rectify the situation of problems going on. And I hope to God this neighbor who comes to community breakfast will have this other neighbor who obviously new moved in, or as I said, something else may be going on, will be evicted for causing too much noise disturbances, so much that he doesn't come to our community breakfast anymore, our neighbor. So hopefully that will be rectified as well. Maybe if this neighbor records the guy making noise all night long, that would help too. But the fact that he looks so tired all the time, I think that's evidence enough that he's not getting sleep and he's not coming over our place, our community breakfast. I mean, our place. I call it our place because I feel like we're a family there when we have a community breakfast. I feel like we're a family. And we have a community breakfast. It's comforting. Today, like on the OCH community breakfast part, they like playing soft meditative music. The way I play meditative music when I go to sleep, they play soft, relaxing music, which is good. At the Rideau High School community breakfast, they have the computer, they have the printer, and we have our support system with food bank support systems and so forth. That's good too. And we have creative projects like vision boards, crafting, and things like that. So the OCH, I like the way OCH Community Breakfast has the meditative music playing in the morning, which is good. It's really good. I like the music of the OCH Community Breakfast. It really helps. But it's not a good idea if the neighbor doesn't get any sleep. You put them to sleep. But yeah, it's very relaxing and so forth. Mm, I'm just trying to think. Maybe we should maybe do some kind of pep talk. Um, I'm trying to think of other ways to make it more like the music is good. If people who are sleepy don't get sleep and hear the meditative music might fall asleep more, like my poor neighbor who's being disturbed by the other one, keep him up all night long. That won't work for him to put him to sleep. But people who are anxious like me and hyper like me, that would be good. And yeah, we'll figure something out. Like music's a good thing. It's really good to have creative projects and so forth with the at the group on Thursdays and support systems and so forth. Okay, I don't see anything. Okay, just give me a second. I can't see anything. It says chat disconnected. Connected. I have problems with my chat line. There's connected, disconnected, connected, disconnected for some reason. So I'm not sure what's up with that. But yeah, um, like breakfast time should be a wakey wake kind of time. Like it's okay to have soft, gentle music like that, in, like people anxious issues and so forth, or anxiety, as with me, which will help. But with people who are trying to get sleep from disrupted neighbors, um, that's another story as well. Uh, Creative projects are very, very important. But you know what I think? I think we should have more presentations. Like the naloxone training will be excellent when it comes in December 5th. I'm very, very looking forward to that. But I think we should have creative projects are good. The music is good too, OCH part. But I think we should have presentations more, like when it comes to things like noisy neighbors, drug use, partying, too much noise, disturbances is one big issue, obviously, and violence going on. Um, what to do if people are trying to get inside your place, and then you come in and they come in behind you and you can't do much because you're afraid they might get violent toward you. Oh, God knows what. Like that guy in the hall in the lobby when I came home, black dog growling, young guy, never seen him before. I came in, he came in behind me. I took the elevator, but the dog was really. I'm gonna tell him off. The dog was really growling at me, and he waited till I went elevator, and God knows where he went with his dog. I don't know, but yeah, we have deal issues like that. I think the main thing is how to get people from going in the apartment without being fear of being threatened or attacked if you don't let them in, and so forth. The thing is, we get intimidated if we refuse to let them in or something. That's the thing. So we have to talk about um, uh, like security within our community. What to do if you feel threatened, and what to do if you have no phone. There's a lot of people who don't have phones, and the elevator phone does not work all the time effectively. There's trouble with static there sometimes. There's got to be other ways to rectify situations as that. That's another thing. Yeah. It's a challenge. There's a lot of challenges to deal with when it comes to a lot of things going on now as Christmas season approaches. Criminals coming in, drugs going rampant, people coming in illegally to your place. And if they're intimidating, and if, especially if you're a woman and you feel intimidated or threatened, you have no phone, you can't do much about it. Um, for me, going the back door is risky as much because the guy goes back door, and that, I'm not going to go back door to beat up where there's no cameras are. So it's even riskier, going back there. But this camera in the front, the things you can do, take the time and so forth. And yeah. So I know I'm talking a lot tonight. I'm awake now. And I don't think I'm going to cut cans tonight. I mean, I still have some money left and everything, and so forth. And I'm being honest with you guys. I got 4 beers. I'm on my third beer from the left. Hopefully, I won't be drinking all. And it's quiet on this floor so far. But yeah, we need to communicate about people coming in front lobby, and late at night when you come in, it's hard to say no and not let someone in because you can get intimidated and so forth. And some people kick the door open and get in the lobby. I noticed this one guy, he was trying to pick his way in. I slammed the door on him. He fell backwards, bike fell backward. And oh my God. The guy who sees the guy on the second floor here, now that the other one moved out, the bike sometimes, wavy hair and everything, all that came in here. And F that. Troublemaker. So, yeah. And the other one downstairs, not the one below me who helped me out to save me from the one who beat me up. But, yeah. The one beside him is he gets drunk. He gets too drunk and he gets sexually harassing. He was harassing me, knocking my door. Now he's bugging her. She put a note on her door: do not knock. Way to go. So far, it's been quiet. It's 8:30 p.m. at night. And the thing is, we have to bind together. as a community. And I'm not sure why my chat keeps saying disconnected, connected, disconnected. Who knows why? Anyways, that's about it. I'm not sure why it's going on like that. Take care, stay safe, and yeah. I'll tell you guys probably tomorrow. Have a nice night, and yeah. Talk to you soon.